Welcome to Elcold. I should like to show you how to install our glass top canopy. As you can see here, you will receive it in a sort of cardboard and wooden packaging. And to make it easy for this instruction, I have already unpacked it and placed it on the floor. To protect it, I have placed it on a thin cardboard, because or else we could possibly damage the glass. The whole unit consists of four pieces of glass. There are two side glasses. There is one front glass and there is one top glass. I'll show you how to place this because it could be important. If you see this part here is the lower part, place it like this on the floor. Similarly, this part, the second side glass, place it like this on the floor. The front glass, place it with a curve pointing upwards, and those two holes, they have different distance to the side. Place this part with the longest distance to the side away from you. And the last thing here is to place the top glass opposite you. Also in the packaging you will find this set of screws, bolts and some brackets. Unpack it. Quite important, which could easily disappear, are those protective pads and those tiny small screws, which are very important later. The assembly kit consists of some brackets, a number of screws, corresponding nuts, and some very important but tiny nylon washers. I will show you how to put them. We start off with having four of them placed in the four holes of each of the two side glasses. Very important is to note that these brackets have different length of the legs and different shape. This one, which is the longest one, will be placed on the side glass. For the installation, always have a, I'll try to do it, I can't. With the screw, always a nylon washer before putting it onto the glass, then another nylon washer, so you have a nylon washer on each side of the glass to protect it from scratching from the metal. And again, this bracket has two different lengths of the legs. The longest part will be placed on the side glass. I will just take it and I will put the nut here. So we will do this 1, 2, 3, 4, and additionally on the four places on the other side glass. I forgot to tell you before that we have the glass top as a standard, but we also have an additional aluminium top, which sometimes is used instead of the glass top. Now I will show you how to go one step further in the assembly. I'll take the curved glass, I'll take the side glass, which has the four brackets now. You can see it, they are installed there. I will try to align it, and now the front glass has to be aligned at the end of it with the side glass as this. Now I will take another screw. I will take a further washer, because we always need a washer on each side of the glass. I'll see how I can do this. A little bit tricky. Don't forget, don't drop the glass. Here, I'll take the bracket, and now the washer. Always good to use the correct hand. You don't have it to fasten it totally, because you could need a little space for adjustment. Now I'll take the second screw for the lower part. I'll put it here. Again, the washer. Oops. And the bracket and the nut. And then align the length like this. Fix it or fasten a little bit with your hand like this. Now we fixed one side glass with the curved part. We will do similarly with the second side glass. Now we have installed the first side glass, as you can see it, with the 4 brackets. We have also finished the second side glass with the 4 brackets. Now the next step will to install this glass top, but to protect the glass so we don't have glass against glass, I have these adhesive pads. I will place 8 of them, 2 at this end, here, and I have already installed the other 6 of them, but 2 here, 4 here, and 2 there. The next step will be to take the top glass. Please notice that the top glass also has a different distance from the holes to the side. This side is with the longest distance. It has to go onto the side where you have the curved glass, because I'll do it like this. This part of it will have to be placed on top of the curved glass. If you don't do this, this will hang down. So this one has to be supported by the curved glass. Once we have done this, I'll just show you to fix it. I hope it don't fall down. Another nylon washer, and here. And the next one here, and 2 nylon washers. One, 2, we'll also do it in the second part. Once we have done this, we will lift the entire unit onto the freezer. Be sure to be 2 people to lift it, because it's too difficult to balance with only 1 person. Now we're ready to install the entire glass canopy. Before you do this, please open the lids to make room for the glass top. We're ready to move the glass canopy onto the freezer. Place your hands here and lift it like this. Don't try to lift in the glass top, because it could break. Now we are ready. Now we have placed the glass canopy on top of the freezer. To prevent it from falling down, we have to fix the glass top to the freezer. We will do this by using those 4 screws. Use a 2mm drill to make 4 holes here, here, and also similarly in the other end, and fix the glass top to the freezer. Then the final part, remove possible protective pads. Also, we have a look here, align it. These might not be fixed totally. Maybe loosen them and be sure that these 2 parts are aligned and that the glass top is placed on top of the curved glass. It has to be supported by it, so it will not. There's no bending down. Then we are just about to be ready to use the unit, but I have a final thing. If we are going to use the aluminum top, it will be placed instead of the glass top. It will use the same holes, be installed the same way, and it will, instead of the glass, it will look like this. Now we are ready to use it, and I'll just show you the final assembled glass top. And as you can see here, we have 3 systems to place inside it. The American topway system with a 10-inch bucket. We have the more European style with the gelato with the stainless steel insert, or this system with the wired baskets using these plastic containers where you can have 1, 2, 3 of them. That's all from Elcold.